Good morning, good morning, good morning. Welcome in, y'all, to the Wake and Bake Morning Show. I'm your host, Jersey the King. Bugsburger can't make it this morning, but I'm your host, Jersey the King. We are back with another episode. Got a lot a lot to talk about today. The Winter Olympics had the opening ceremony. Jags get a new head coach. Jimmy G wants out. There's just so much to talk about, man. The Washington Commanders are thieves. Let me just put that out there right now. Period. Period. And we'll get into it and we'll talk about it. But if you guys haven't already, subscribe to the channel. Hit that notification bell so you can stay tuned and stay up to date with all the latest shows and every episode, Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays of each week. Keep it locked here with your boys on the Wake and Bake Morning Show. So definitely subscribe and hit that notification bell so you can definitely enter to win our giveaways. We'll be doing some giveaways here on the Royal Team Gamers and Podcast channel as well as our individual channels. So go ahead and subscribe and hit that notification bell. Check out all the content, like it, leave some comments, man, and that'll get you guys entered. That's all you got to do. Subscribe, hit the notification bell, like the content, and leave a comment. I say it in my videos all the time, but I do want to thank you guys for joining us today. We are live. I'm hoping. But in news today, honestly, the Jags have hired Doug Peterson as their new head coach. The Super Bowl winning champion that took the Eagles Super Bowl and won. They have hired Doug Peterson. This is do anything for them. To be honest with you guys, I don't really see the. Yeah, you guys get him a better head coach about the line, offensive and defensive. What about adding more to the receiving core? What about a better rover? What about some type of protection for Trevor? If you want this kid to succeed, getting Doug Peterson isn't the only answer. Getting Doug Peterson may not be the answer. You know what I mean? So it's really like a toss-up. It's in the air right now because honestly, if there's nobody on that line to protect that kid, I don't know what they're going to do. It's a waste of time. Honestly, I just feel that it will definitely be a waste of time and money, you know. Now, don't get me wrong, yeah, back in 2017, they went back, the Doug Peterson took the Eagles to the Super Bowl. They won with a backup quarterback, Carson Wentz, going down, with Carson Wentz going down and the backup quarterback, Nick Foles, coming in. They beat the New England Patriots. That doesn't mean anything. And then on top of it, Jacksonville's pulling a Philly, and they have a process right now. Last two seasons, or this season and next season, actually, they're getting the number one draft pick 2 seasons in a row. Last season, getting Trevor Lawrence helped them a little bit, but it really didn't do anything, as we can see. But honestly, I don't know, man. With them getting another number one pick this year, they can make some noise as far as with the pick and pick up somebody good. I think they should get Kenneth Walker Jr. out of Michigan State and try and add a better running back to that offense because they need it. Not saying that they don't have a decent running back now. Not taking anything away from their running back. I'm just saying they need somebody like Kenneth Walker, and I'm just keeping it real. I feel that they need a better line. I feel that they need a better defense. I feel that they need better special teams. So I don't know, man. Like I said, I'm not indifferent about the pickup because honestly, there's nothing wrong with it. More power to Doug Peterson and the Jacksonville Jaguars. But honestly, it's just making this big head coach move isn't going to change anything. He's not going to be able to take this team to the Super Bowl next year. It's not going to happen. Now, I remember a couple years ago, the Jags were relevant again. They made it to the playoffs. And then the very next year, what happened? The very next year, what happened? Let that marinate. I'm just saying, the very, very next year, nothing. Right back to being a subpar or horrible under 500 team barely getting a win. So, I don't know, man. Lately, the Jags have been up and down as far as good teams and bad teams. So it's like there's no telling because they might come out next season and actually do well and make a playoff push. And then nothing again. Back to letting us get the number one draft pick, worst team in the NFL. And it's like, God, it's like the 76ers of the NFL, Trust the process. Trust the process. Well, this ain't the damn NBA. And I'm not trusting the process in the NFL. It don't work like that. You can't sit here and be horrible for 3 years, 4 years straight, get number one draft picks, and then all of a sudden you become some powerhouse team. No, it's not going to happen. Excuse me. So I don't know. Like I said, I'm not indifferent about the pick of them choosing Doug Peterson. You know what I mean? I'm not at all. But, I don't know, man. If he couldn't do anything with an athletic quarterback like Jalen Wentz and an OK line in Philly, or Jalen Hurts, I'm sorry, I called him Jalen Wentz. Oh, God. If he can't do nothing with Jalen Hurts, an athletic, mobile quarterback with a good arm, just needs some time to adjust. You know what I mean? He needs a line, a better line. That's all. Keep a couple more pieces on that line, and he'll have a decent line over there to actually keep making consistent playoff pushes. Better defense. If they get the right pieces, Philly will be back in the playoff hunt and battling the Cowboys for the NFC East title. Period. But if Doug Peterson couldn't even take the Philadelphia Eagles with an athletic Jalen Hurts deep into the playoffs, I don't know. I don't know what he's gonna do, man. I honestly don't know what he's gonna do with this Jacksonville team. So it's gonna be interesting to see, definitely, because at the end of the day, it's definitely gonna push the AFC South in a new direction as far as the Jaguars team. We may see them get another playoff push out of nowhere, and hey, then people down in Jacksonville will be happy. They may be more happier than Tampa Bay losing Tom Brady. So I don't know, man. I feel that it definitely needs to be more that comes with just adding Doug Peterson. Like, they got to go crazy in this draft. You know what I mean? Shit, hell, do like we did. Utilize the majority of your draft picks to revamp your defensive line and revamp your offensive line. You know, get a couple more key offensive players for Trevor Lawrence, and you might have a chance to actually have a squad next year, man. And it's like I said, if they don't do that, there's no help for the Jaguars. It's just going to be a waste of money paying Doug Peterson to come in and have a horrible season or 2 or 3 and however long he's going to be there, and they don't go nowhere, and then it's like, we hired you for no damn reason. You know what I mean? So at the end of the day, like I said, I'm not indifferent about the pickup of Doug Peterson as head coach, but if they don't add anything with it as far as players to help that team get better, it's going to be a useless acquisition of, hiring him. Just a useless hiring, because honestly, you can't have just the coach and think that the coach is going to come in and turn this under 500 team, barely can get 5 wins in a 17-game season, which they didn't even get 5 wins. I'm just saying, they can't even get 5 wins. You know what I mean? So if you can't come in and turn this team around and at least get them closer to 500 next season and then over 500 the season after, it's not going to matter. It'll be a useless hire and a waste of money. So I don't know, man. It's just a matter of, like I said, what they do with it. So hopefully they actually do something with it. You know what I mean? Hopefully they actually add to just not only that offensive line, but that defense. So it's going to be good to see, definitely. And, best of luck to them. Definitely best of luck to the Jaguars and Doug Peterson. Congratulations on him being hired as the new head coach for the Jags. Now, excuse me, guys. In other news, I don't know, man. This kind of blew my mind. I had to really talk to you guys about this. Now, the other day on the show, we talked about the Washington Commanders, no longer the Washington football team, but the Washington Commanders. Now, the other day after we heard about them getting their new name and see the little hype video and, all that jazz. We got to see all that jazz. And come to find out, Washington stole their name. And everybody's going to be like, what are you talking about? Come on, it's not reliable, it's not reliable, it's not reliable, it's not reliable. Well, there you go. Reliable. They stole their name, as far as the team name, from an Alliance of American Football Team. And check out the motto. This is the crazy thing. Check out the motto right here. Take command. Welcome to our new chapter. Take command. It's like, are y'all serious? You literally stole your name, your team nickname, and a motto from an entirely different team. And a football team. This is the crazy part. A whole nother league's football team name gets stolen with their motto. In similar color. I'm just saying. That's always been Washington, but it just so happens that, hey, why don't we just bite a little bit off these guys? Even with the uniforms, you know what I mean? And the new crest, that crest makes no sense. They didn't even win Super Bowls all these years, or championships, I should say, because 32 and 42 weren't even Super Bowl era years. But oh wow, bro, it's like, are they serious? This looks terrible with misinformation on it. That's the worst. Now you're the Washington Commanders, so you're still going to leave the football in there? That just sounds terrible. They don't call the Giants the New York Football Giants anymore. Okay, for Giants. So you're not going to be the Washington Football Commanders, but definitely says it on your crest. I don't know if you're just meaning Washington football and then you have the inaccurate years of championships, but I don't know, man. I think that's very, very weird, man. Here's the uniforms. They got the whole hype video going, and you got the high school looking uniforms, college looking uniforms, and you literally stole this team's whole logo, bro. Like, it's ridiculous, man. And I don't know, man. I'm very indifferent about it, and I feel that something should be said, and it should definitely be brought up, man. Like, it definitely should, because like I said, man, that's just terrible to see, man. Like, it took you guys 2 years to get a new name, and you rip off another team or another organization in a whole league. You know what I mean? And it's not even a big league. But hey, I bet you those guys are going to start getting some looks. You know what I mean? I bet you people are going to start paying attention to them. Hey, Washington football team stole your name, right? Stole your motto, right? You know what I mean? So I don't know, man. It's like, holy crap, just to come across information like that and to literally see that, it's like, you guys are pathetic. It took you 2 years to steal someone's team name and motto, and it's just like, luckily, we didn't get a freaking mascot or something similar to theirs. I mean, or a new logo instead of just the W. You know what I mean? I'm glad they stuck with just the W. But I'm just saying, man, I don't agree with it. I don't agree with it at all. I don't feel that it's cool at all. Like, even like I said, even the uniforms, man, they look so high school. Like I said, the black ones look the best out of me, or to me, out of all of them. But I don't know, man. That they didn't revamp this team or rebrand this team the right. It literally went wrong, man. And I mean, I don't agree with it whatsoever. That's horrible, man. I honestly feel that that's just terrible. That's just fucking terrible, man. You rip off a name and a motto from a whole nother team and literally put on Twitter how they have it. Take command. You literally put take command. Take command. Like, are they kidding me, man? I don't know, bro. It's I'll drink some coffee on that one, because that's just fucking pathetic. I'm sorry. And I don't know, man. Like I said, it's it's fucking pathetic, bro. It really is. 2 years. It took 2 years for you to steal another team's name. I don't know. Like I said, I don't agree with it at all. But hey, that's the Washington Football Commanders. So more power to you. More power to you. I'm not gonna waste any more time on that news. Definitely. But You guys seen it for yourself right here on the Wake and Bake Morning Show. But I want to thank you guys for tuning in to the Wake and Bake Morning Show. Welcome to all the new viewers tuning in right now. If you haven't already, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell so you can be notified when all the new episodes appear live every week, Monday, Wednesday, or Friday, right here on YouTube on the Wake and Bake Morning Show on Royalty Gamers and Podcast channel. I want to thank you guys again for tuning in. Just subscribe, hit that notification bell, like the content, and leave a comment. That's going to actually get you guys entered into the giveaways. So the more you participate, the better it will be for you. You know what I mean? And soon we'll be having a way for you guys to donate to the channel, and those donations will go directly to our giveaways for the channel. So when we start doing that, it will be in the description link, or a link will be in the description, as well as a link will be in the banner on the Royalty Gamers and Podcast channel. So keep it locked here. Again, this is the Wake and Bake Morning Show. I'm your host, Jersey the King. And again, I want to thank you guys for tuning in. We're going to get into some more news. Finally, opening day for the Olympics is here. The Winter Olympics is finally here, man. My boy Shaun White getting snowboarding on. You know what I mean? It's going down, man. It is going down this year. We finally get, after all the COVID and the setbacks from COVID and due to COVID and all that, we're finally getting the Olympics. The Winter Olympics is finally here, man. Very excited. I'm very, very excited. I watch the Olympics all the time. Every time the Olympics are on, I'm a huge sports fanatic, just like I'm a huge gamer and Marvel fanatic. So, just that's one thing that I will not miss is the Olympics. But I'm excited to see Nathan Chen. I'm definitely excited to see Nathan Chen in the skating. I'm definitely excited to see Mariah Bell and figure skating, man. I'm rocking out with the Olympics this year, man. I think it's gonna be super fun after, having the really, well, not miss it, but postpone it due to COVID. Man, I'm really excited to finally get the Olympics. We get Alyssa Liu in figure skating. We get so much this year, man. Vincent Zhao in figure skating. I mean, Chloe Kim in snowboarding. Shaun White in snowboarding. I mean, it's going to be lit. It's definitely going to be lit this year. Jacob Ellis, Miss Lindsay Jacob Ellis in snowboarding. Like, the snowboarding circuit's going to be so fun. I'm so excited to watch that, man. Red Gerard, everybody who's participating, man, it's going to be so fun. And then my girl, Michaela Schifrin, holding it down in that alpine skiing, the alpine skiing. I'm so excited to see her, man. The 3-time Olympic gold medalist, like she does her thing, man. So definitely excited to see Michaela perform after so long. Kai Owens and mogul skiing, it's gonna be so dope, man. Hannah Fallharber and free skiing, like it's gonna be dope, man. David Wise, I can't wait, man. I'm really excited to see everybody. Aaron Blanc, the whole Winter Olympics ceremony today actually was good. You know what I mean? It was actually good. They really did a nice job. I like the performances they did as well. It's just overall everything was nice, man. The opening ceremony was definitely a nice thing this morning, man. So big shout outs to the Olympic Committee for that, man, because it was definitely worth it. And then get hockey. Olympic hockey is so fun to watch. It really is, man. Like, I love Olympic hockey. I really do. I'm so excited that we get the Olympics this year, man, and we get some Olympic hockey, women and men's, man. It's gonna be so dope. It's gonna be so dope. And I love the fact that they put the international teams on NHL 22. Shout outs to EA Sports for doing that, man. That was really a good look. Shout outs to EA Sports also for putting the women's teams on there. Definitely Big power up to my ladies out there supporting the women's hockey, man, for sure. You guys definitely need a professional league that's actually like the NHL. I would watch the WNHL. I really would. I watch the WNBA, and I definitely would watch the WNHL. And if they friggin' give you ladies a football league, I would watch it. A real football league, not a little lingerie bullshit or nothing like that. A real football league, I would definitely watch it. But I am excited for the men and women's hockey team this year for the Olympics as well. So I hope you guys are too, man. It's going down, man. The Olympics is here. The Winter Olympics is finally here, man. And I'm excited. I'm definitely excited. So again, it was like, after all these years, after the whole coronavirus, COVID pushback, we finally get our Olympics. So I'm like I said, I'm excited, man. I'm definitely prepared to watch a lot of the events. As much as I can. I mean, like I try to watch every event, but sometimes that doesn't happen. But I'm definitely gonna be watching the Olympics this year, and definitely gonna be covering a lot of Olympics. Excuse me. So just keep it locked here, man. You gotta stay tuned because I'll definitely be covering it. That's what this show's all about. The Wake and Bake Morning Show. We'll be covering sports news, gaming news, entertainment, lifestyle, whatever's going on out there as well. So, this isn't just a one-stop shop channel for one thing. This is a one-stop shop podcast show for everything. Entertainment, not politics. I'm telling you that now. We're not doing politics here. You can keep that somewhere else, man. I don't got time for the debates and arguments and all that crap. I'm not really big on talking about politics like that. I have my views, people have theirs. It's as simple as that. We leave it at that. But as far as entertainment, sports, gaming news, as you guys know, I'm an avid gamer. So if you do like to enjoy watching video game streams, go ahead and on our channel, Royalty Gamers and Podcast channel, you'll see all the members of Royalty Gamers and Podcasts. Myself, Bugs Banger, and my lovely wife, lovely Nene. And you can go subscribe to our channels for our video game content and live streams while we're streaming online for our gaming. And of course, keep it locked right here on the Royalty Gamers and Podcast channel for the Wake and Bake Morning Show every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday right here on YouTube, man. So keep locked, keep tuned in, and stay tuned. Like I said, if you guys subscribe, hit that notification bell, like the content, leave a comment, which is basically all the podcast shows when we do it live. So you guys come on and interact with us and show us some love and chat with us and join the discussion. That's going to enter you guys in our giveaways we'll be doing here at the channel and on the show. So the more you guys participate, the better it will be for you guys in the end when it comes to the giveaways. I'm looking forward to doing a lot for my fans and for the viewers. And I just hope that you guys continue to support us and help us grow and get to where we need to be to start showing you guys the love that we want to show. You know what I mean? So, like I said, just keep it locked here every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday mornings for the Wake and Bake Morning Show. I'm your host, Jersey the King. Now we're gonna get into some more news, and this news shocked me, man. This is funny, honestly. If you really look at it, it's hilarious. It's downright hilarious. Now, everyone noticed and watched and seen and witnessed the implosion of Jimmy Garoppolo in the NFC Championship game. The total meltdown of Jimmy Garoppolo in the NFC Championship game. The total, I don't even know what else to call it. And now you have the nerve to say you want to go play for an organization that wants you? Excuse me? Motherfucker, what? You blew the NFC Championship for the San Francisco 49ers. Everyone but you showed up for that game. Damn near everyone. I can't say downright everyone, but damn near everyone showed up for that NFC Championship game, but you, Jimmy Garoppolo. And now you have the nerve and the gall and the audacity to fix your lips to say you want out of San Francisco and you want a team, an organization that wants you to accept you on their team. That's where you want to go. Who the hell wants you? You're washed up. You're a bum. I'm sorry. When it counts, you're Tony Romo in the clutch. And I'm a Cowboys fan. You're Tony Romo in the clutch. It ain't happening, brother. It's not happening, brother. So for you to come out of your mouth and literally sit here and say that you are done with the 49ers organization and you want out and you want to go to an organization that wants you and nobody wants you. Try the AAF league. Go play with the San Antonio Commanders and take command. Because, no, get the hell out of here with that shit. Get the hell out of here with that shit. Jimmy Garoppolo, how dare you? How dare you? Okay? I don't know. Ladies and gentlemen, my wife, Lolini, invading the show. She will be hosting with us soon.
We'll be back, though. We'll be back.
But, no, you won't.
We whooped that
No,
ass.
get the hell out of here.
That motherfucking ass, and that's all that motherfucking.
Whose ass did y'all whip?
Yours.
We're not worried about the Cowboys game.
Oh,
We're talking about
like
the
it.
NFC Championship.
Okay,
no. We're talking about the NFC Championship and the fact that Jimmy Garoppolo wants out of San Francisco. So we're not talking about the Cowboys. We're not talking about the Cowboys at all, and I'm a Cowboys fan. We're talking about Jimmy Garoppolo wanting out of San Francisco and him having the audacity and the gall to really say that out of his mouth. You know, it's just, it's fucking pathetic, man. And for you to even think that you have any type of, I don't know, right to say that the way you performed this year is just downright disgusting. So, you know, the hell with what you got to say, man. I don't know, man. The hell with you. San Francisco, you guys picked up Trey Lance for a reason. Use the kid. Okay, he's got a year under his belt sitting on the damn bench. We know Garoppolo ain't the answer. It's just I can't. I can't. He wants out. Like, and you have the nerve to make sure that people know this. You let this get out to the media, and you don't think we're gonna bash the shit out of you? Because again, who the hell do you think you are? With the sin that you've had this season, Deebo Samuel got you guys to the playoffs. Deebo Samuel got you guys to the NFC Championship. Deebo Samuel and George Kittle carried this team this year. And for you to play the way you did in that NFC Championship and lose like that, and then come on TV or wherever you said it at and say that you want out, I feel like Stephen A right now. I just want to scream at you. Who do you think you are? You know what I mean? It's like, come on, man. This is, I don't know, man. Let me know what you guys think. Like, It's pathetic. Again, play like crap in the NFC Championship game. Then you have the audacity to say you want out and you want to be with an organization that wants you. Nobody wants you. You're Tony Romo in the clutch, meaning you don't come through. You're not there in the clutch. You're not Robert Ory. You know what I mean? You're not there when we need you. You're Tony Romo. You do just enough to send us the fuck home. You do just enough to send y'all asses home. And that's what you did. Just enough to send y'all home. That interception you threw at the end of that game, you didn't even have to throw that. You should have just took the sack. You should have just took the damn sack. Instead, you chose to throw the ball to the Rams. Here, we don't want to go to the Super Bowl this year. We want to go back to San Francisco. We don't want to play in the Super Bowl championship game this year. We want to sit at home and watch you guys play. Here you go. That's just what I felt that he did, man. Because that just, I don't know, man. That it doesn't make sense to me. It doesn't. And I don't know, man. Like I said, I'm indifferent when it comes to it. I think that it's really just disappointing for him to come out of his mouth and say that and think he has the right to, and I don't know, man. If I was the 49ers organization, I'd get rid of his ass really quickly. You want out? Goodbye. Get the hell out because you're not going to get us where we need to be. And again, if it wasn't for Deebo Samuel this season, the 49ers wouldn't have got where they would at all. 49ers wouldn't have made it to the NFC Championship. Even with a decent defense, they wouldn't have made it because Jimmy Garoppolo isn't the answer. He's Tony Romo in the clutch, and he's not who the 49ers need to go all the way. Not just period. He's not who they need to win another championship and tie New England and Pittsburgh with 6 championships for a franchise. No, he's not the one to get him there, and it's just not gonna happen. Now Trey Lance, give him a year or two, give him a good team, give him the right pieces. He could do it. He could possibly do it with his ability. Because, man, that kid, when he was in college, man, that kid was just lights out every single game. Lights out. And you guys draft this kid and don't do anything with him. You know what I mean? And I just feel like this year he has an opportunity. Well, this upcoming season, he has an opportunity to get Garoppolo up out of there and give that kid a chance. He has a year under his belt. He's got a chance to learn the playbook. He's got a chance to learn everything he needs to go out there and try and lead this team and do what he did in college. You know what I mean? So, Garoppolo, bye. Go to the AFL. Go to the American Alliance Football League. Something. Nobody wants you in the NFL, man. You're not, like I said, you're Tony Romo in the clutch. So, go be a commentator. Do some broadcasting because your football career is not where it should have been. I feel that was a fluke when you came out of New England and you did that well in that start for Tom Brady when he was suspended, and then all of a sudden San Fran's like, oh, we got to get this kid, and you come and you take him to the Super Bowl and you guys lose. Yeah. Ain't been shit since. So I'm just saying, I don't see how you feel you have the right to say that shit. So, like I said, I don't agree with it. And I think San Francisco should definitely get rid of his ass and let him go. So, or trade him, get something else for him. And I don't know. I just feel it's not worth it, man. But at the end of the day, guys, I really just think that San Francisco is going to go in a different direction. I think they're going to take control of that situation the right way. Go ahead and trade him and let Trey go up in there next year and start the season off as a starter. Excuse me. And see where it goes. You know, you drafted this kid for a reason, so I don't know. Man. But in other news, my boy Trey Young comes back for Atlanta last night and drops 43 points. And they beat the Suns, so shout out to Trey Young. Shout out to the Atlanta Hawks for getting the W in his return. You know what I mean? It's good to see him come back, and I never want to see a player or out for their team. I'm a Bulls fan, and my team's rocking this year. We're definitely rocking, but like I said, it was definitely good to see Trey come back and shine in his return. So good for him, good for you guys. But them Cowboys, man, them Chicago Bulls boys, boy, we coming for that East Crown this year. And I'm gonna tell you guys something. If the Brooklyn Nets don't stay healthy, all you Nets fans out there, and Bugs Banger, yes, my co-host, I'm talking to you too. All you Brooklyn Nets fans out there, if y'all don't stay healthy, y'all ain't going nowhere. And if y'all don't go nowhere, Harden's going somewhere. Because I honestly believe that if the Brooklyn Nets don't win a chip this year, Harden's going to leave and test the free agency. It's my personal opinion. But I just feel that's what's going to happen. Because honestly, he came back to Brooklyn to play again with Kevin Durant, but to also try and get a chip. Kevin Durant came to Brooklyn to try and get his second championship, and it'd be his first with a new team. I'm just saying, if Brooklyn don't stay healthy and get all the way to the Eastern Conference Finals and actually get a chance to play for the NBA championship, I really believe Harden's leaving. And I don't know, just something's in my gut just telling me that if they don't get the chip, he's gonna dip. So that's gonna be something to look at throughout the course of the rest of the season, because if Harden leaves, who are they gonna replace him with? You know what I mean? Like, who are they really gonna replace him with? And if you guys let him go into free agency and he gets picked up by someone else, and that team ends up going to the NBA championship next year, I don't know, man. I do not know, man. I don't think it's going to be good for Brooklyn moving forward. So, and then like I said, on top of that, them not staying healthy could hurt them in the long run. And Chicago and Philly is right on their heels. You know what I mean? So it's definitely looking like a good Eastern Conference showdown. Shit, Milwaukee's on their heels, but I feel Milwaukee's not going to repeat because honestly, without PJ Tucker as that defensive anchor helping out Giannis, they don't have all the pieces like they did last year to win the championship. You had Portis, Tucker, and Giannis just holding it down on the defensive end last year for the Milwaukee Bucks, and that is what got them their championship, if you want to be honest. And I just don't feel that they can repeat. They're going to be in the running. They're going to be in the race. They might make it to the Eastern Conference Finals. You know what I mean? But I just don't see the Milwaukee Bucks repeating at all. I don't even see them making it to the NBA Finals. I see them possibly making it as far as the Eastern Conference Finals, but they might get knocked out in the first round, second round. I just don't feel that they're going to make it all the way to the finals. It's not happening. What's going on, Jags Gaming? I appreciate you tuning in, man. Thanks you for definitely tuning in and checking out the Wake and Bake Morning Show, which we do every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday morning. So you got to keep it locked here. Subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell as well. But yeah, guys, I don't think Milwaukee's gonna repeat. And without PJ Tucker being that anchor, that major anchor on defense like he was last year, and then having Bobby Portis as well as Giannis, and just the way that team played last year, they deserve the championship. You know what I mean? So a repeat, I don't think is in their future this year. Like I said, I think they can make it to the second round or as maybe as far as the Eastern Conference Finals, but they're not going to make it to the NBA Finals again this year. Chicago has a better chance than Milwaukee, to be honest, and that's just based off the play of Lonzo Ball, Alex Caruso, DeMar DeRozan, and Zach LaVine as a collective whole, because those guys have been balling over there. The Lakers, man, I feel they need I don't know. The Lakers need to do something. I'm not gonna I'm not gonna give up on them yet, but they really need to do something, man, because it's not looking good for them. You got all these stars over there, and you're losing games. You're not looking like super team that you guys are supposed to be. Russell Westbrook was not a good fit. You picked up Carmelo for what? I don't know. Uh, just I don't know. I mean, now don't get me wrong. Anthony Davis and LeBron together is a good mesh, but adding Russell Westbrook in that fold and Carmelo and just I don't know what the hell they were thinking. You know what I mean? I feel like y'all just put players on the team because of their names. You know what I mean? And what they're able to do, not what they have done. So I'm just keeping it real. I don't believe the Lakers are going to go to the finals and represent the West. I don't believe Phoenix is going to go back to the finals. They'll make it to the playoffs. They'll definitely push. But I'm actually feeling Memphis to make be a sleeper team in the playoffs for the West and make a nice little push, man. Because Ja Morant's over there balling, man. He is over there balling, and I just think that honestly, huh, that's a sleeper team. They got some young boys over there. They're they're not no slouch team. They're like the Hawks. They just need a couple more pieces. You know what I mean? One or two more pieces, and them boys is gonna be playing for a championship soon. You know what I mean? So don't sleep on the Memphis boys. Do not sleep on Ja Morant in Memphis. Trust me, please, because I'm watching it unfold, man. This kid is good. Ja Morant, he's great, man. He's a great basketball player. He's gonna be one of the greats. He's gonna go down in history as one of the greats if he continues to play at the caliber he's playing and the level that he's playing right now. But don't sleep on Memphis, man. I don't know about the Clippers. I don't know, man. They're not making that much noise this year. And I don't know. The West is just right now. I just feel like the best team in the West and the only team in the West is the Warriors. And once Clay is completely, fully 100% back and healthy, I don't see nobody beating them. I don't know with the way Wiseman's playing and the way he's been playing this season, just the way the team's been just playing all as a whole. I don't know, man. I feel that the Golden State Warriors really is maybe probably the team to beat in the West. Now going all the way and being the team to beat for the NBA championship, I don't know about all that. That's still a toss up. Like I said, Memphis is no joke right now, man. That young team, they're out there, man. They're trying to get some good gunners out there, man, and build that young team up. So I don't know. I'm impressed with Memphis' play this season so far. Like I said, I think they're the sleeper team in the West. I think Atlanta is one of the super teams in the East, and I think it's going to be a good remaining season. You know what I mean, in the NBA. And I like I said, I honestly think that if James Harden and the Brooklyn Nets don't win the NBA championship this year, or don't make it to the NBA championship to at least play for it, I think he's going to leave. I don't know. What do you guys think? If you guys think the same thing, because I don't know. I honestly, I think he's gonna leave if they don't win it. This will be at least a second year on the team, and I don't know. I don't see him staying long term like that. I see him literally putting in for free agency. I'm gonna keep it so 100 with you guys. I feel he's putting in for free agency, and I don't know, man. Like I said, I think it's more of a sleeper team year. You know what I mean? Like, even if Philly. Okay, let's say Philly for instance. Let's just take Philly for instance. What the hell are y'all doing with Ben Simmons? Because Philly is to me another team in the East that's with the right pieces. And Ben Simmons isn't the piece, man. They need another point guard. They need somebody in place of Ben Simmons. And I don't mean just some old anybody player. You need the right piece to fit with Joel, man, because Embiid is a whole nother monster. You know what I mean? Like, he's a whole nother monster. So I don't know, man. It's like Simmons wasn't the fit for their like he doesn't even want to go and work on his jump shot, man. Like, and that's what I give Lonzo Ball credit for. You seen that you had a ugly jump shot, it wasn't working for you, and you went and you worked on that shot, and you came back and did your thing on New Orleans, and then we got your ass, boy. Chicago got your ass, boy, and I'm so happy for that. I'm so happy for that because the way my Chicago Bulls is balling this season, man, we could push for the championship. I really feel we could push for the Eastern Conference Finals. I definitely feel that the Chicago Bulls can reach the Eastern Conference Finals this year by the way they've been playing as a team and as a whole. But Ben Simmons, you need to go work on your shot, man, and come back better because I don't know, yo, that only being able to drive the lane and dunk and lay up and your mid range is maybe 10 feet away. You know what I mean? His mid range is down there 10 feet away, about it. So get the hell out of here. Go work on that jump shot, man, because you're a bum until you work on that jump shot. I'm sorry. You're a bum until you work. If a guard who can't shoot, where they do that at, man? Damn it. A guard that can't shoot, that's just, come on now. Come on now. Come on now. I don't know, man. I'm just, like I said, I'm not feeling it. And I think Philly needs to get rid of his ass and I don't know, man. Ben Simmons is a bum. But yeah, definitely I think if James Harden doesn't get a chip with the Brooklyn Nets, he's gonna leave. I really feel that the Warriors are the team right now in the West, and the Bulls. Oh, excuse me. The Nets and the Bulls are the top two teams in the East. And then you got Milwaukee, and then Philly. So and then the sleeper teams again, I feel are Memphis for the West and Atlanta for the East. So I don't know. I'm not really gonna sleep on anybody else and say they can't make it, but I just that's what my faith is right now in the NBA. So there you have it. You know what I mean? There you have it. That's just how I feel, man. But again, thank you guys for tuning into the Wake and Bake Morning Show, man. I really appreciate you guys viewing. Jags Gaming, definitely good look, man. Subscribe to the channel, bro. Hit that notification bell. We do the Wake and Bake Morning Show every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. This was our first week. It's been successful so far, so we're just wanting to continue to grow and get better as far as the content we're giving you guys, the discussions we're having, and just the overall show itself. It's going to get better with you guys' help. Help us grow. So subscribe to our channel, Royalty Gamers and Podcast, to keep you up to date on the Wake and Bake Morning Show. Also, go check out Jersey the King, myself, my gaming page or channel on YouTube, which is featured right here on the Royalty Gamers and Podcast channel. Check out Bugs Bangers page, and you can check out my wife, the lovely Nini. She doesn't have no content up right now, but that is coming. She is going to be doing the actual podcast show, ladies. So you guys get ready for that as well. But we got a lot of things in the works, man. Here at Royalty Gamers, we got a lot of things going on and a lot of things in the works for you guys. And you will be able to donate to the Royalty Gamers and Podcast channel very, very soon. So be on the lookout for that. The donations are only going to go towards the giveaways, helping the channel grow and get better for you guys. Like I said, we're trying to get this podcast show to a whole nother level, and it's going to help when it comes from you guys. You know what I mean? Your help with your viewing and support and just faith in us to bring you guys good content and good discussions and debates and things of that nature, man. It's going to be awesome to grow with you guys and have the audience that we're trying to have. So again, I want to thank you guys for tuning in, man. This is the Wake and Bake Morning Show. I'm your host, Jersey the King. I'm going to get up out of here. See you guys next week on Monday morning. Whew. Definitely going to have some Super Bowl news. And you already know, man. Keep it locked right here. Every morning, Wednesday, Friday, the Wake and Bake Morning Show, right here on the Royalty Gamers and Podcast YouTube channel, streaming live every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday morning. So keep it locked right here. Like I said, if you subscribe, hit the notification bell, come join us and talk with us. And, leave a comment in the section like Jags Gaming did. Now he's automatically entered in the giveaways, so anytime we have a giveaway on the channel, my man already is just entered himself into the giveaway contest and sweepstakes. So join us here, man. Royalty Gamers and Podcast, the Wake and Bake Morning Show. Again, I want to thank you guys for joining me this morning and tuning in. I will see you next week on Monday morning, where we will have some Super Bowl news, some Olympic news, some gaming news, the whole nine, man. But thank you guys for tuning in. Holla at your boy. I love you. Royalty Gamers and Podcast, Jersey the King. We're out of here. Peace.